DJ Reader, of course, really hard to move him off the football and double team him. And now you get set up with a 3rd and 8. Now, the Bengals really, they don't have a lot of sacks this year, but both Hubbard and Hendrickson have a lot of pressures. They had 61 hits on the quarterback, 2nd most, so they have the ability to put pressure here on Deshaun Watson.
3rd and 8, Watson needs a 2 for a first down, has to pull it down, scramble, and he's going to run for it. And looking for the first down, walk out and see where he's marked out. He will have the first down. Look at that first down on London.
Joe stays in, and does he reach that ball across before he steps out of bounds? Looks like it probably does. Nice job of taking off, but one more time, really nobody open. The Bengals, their back 7, their secondary, they have shut down, and they've allowed 0 separation on these receivers in this game.
Playmaker this time on the sideline. That pass to go deep. So Amari Cooper off the sideline. Before he is out of bounds inside the Cincinnati 25.
Well, how's this with precision and timing in the passing game? Didn't see this last week. Really good coverage by the rookie Cam Taylor-Britt. Really can't play it any closer than that. If that ball was just a hair of a second late, that's a pass breakup or an interception. But a really nice job getting on the stage and connecting with Amari Cooper.
That's the biggest play of the day on either side. 40 yards. Avery's Chubb coming in this direction and continuing to plow. He gets close to the 15 and walking down at the 16-yard line. Reminder coming up. The Verizon halftime report. They go to Parkville Power. All the latest NFL scores and highlights off the Verizon halftime report.
Already, I would say a big difference and a big improvement from what we saw out of Watson last week. Looks much more comfortable game.
Chubb. Browns continue to pound the ground. As you mentioned earlier, that's their calling card. It just hasn't gotten off to a good start today. Watson has carried 3 times for 20 yards. Chubb 9 times for 28. Here's a 3rd and 1. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Hunt's going to get the football. And looks like he has the first down. Not by much, but he has the first down.
But I thought Mike Hilton just knifes right into that backfield, and boy, what a good split inside. I thought for sure Hilton had a chance, but Hunt just wouldn't go down. He keeps the leg going, and if it wasn't for him kind of riding the Jack Conklin wave, he was able to pick up that first down. Really haven't seen Njoku, who's lined up at the number 3 spot, be targeted much.
This is Hunt, and Hunt a little more yards this time as he makes it inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. That was
Or Greg Watson clearly didn't have a backfield like Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt Houston. He was really excited talking about them. He's saying, although he knows Stefanski wants to get this pass game, he wants this attack to be balanced, and you have guys like Chubb and Hunt in your backfield. You have a lot of options, guys.
And how ironic that the better the ground game goes, the better chances Deshaun Watson had of getting the passing game rolling.
He had 0 running game, and he had 0 offensive line. And so he should be able to, once he gets comfortable, with the personnel they have in this offense.
2nd and 5, this is Kareem Hunt again. And stopped cold at about the 8-yard line, and once again, DJ Reader, torn MCL back in week 3. This team says the difference he's made since he's been back. He talked about it being tough to move. 6'3", 335 pounds.
Well, and it's not just Reader. He certainly is a big part in this, but they've got really 2 strong edge players in Hendrickson. batted pass last week in the first drive on.
And with 3 minutes to play in the first half, the Browns finally find the scoreboard.
The first. Let's do it. Introducing Taco Bell's new 7-layer nut wrap.
You've got unlimited. Yes, you can't resist saving.
Just for men, mustache and beard.
This is the planning effect. This is how it feels to have a dedicated fidelity advisor looking at your full financial picture. This is what it's like to have a comprehensive wealth plan with tax-smart investing strategies designed to help you keep more of what you earn and set aside more for things like healthcare or whatever comes down the road. This is the planning effect from Fidelity.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Avatar: The Way of Water. The ride in 5 days only in theaters. The Home Depot. How Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome back to the Accor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Bengals with 2:59 left. Travion Williams is deep for this kick and will not get a chance to return it to the 25-yard line. Oh, we talked about Bill Burrow. He's never beaten the Browns. 0-4 in his young career. He sacked 17.
Takeaways and the amount of pressure that Cleveland was able to generate, sacking Burrow 5 times.
Here's Dixon. Can't escape the grasp of Owusu Koromoa. He's got some yardage, 5 to be exact.
Ready to go back to that last game that they played, and remember, Jamar Chase did not play in that game. And so now, you have 3 receivers, and every time you throw them the ball, you have over 100 quarterback rating, and now 2 of them are not a part of your offense.
Quick pass, and this is complete to Chase. And Chase across the 40, across the 45. 16 yards on the play in the first. Now, and we're moving up towards 2-minute warning. Speaking of receivers, incidentally, Tyler Boyd has been ruled out of the remainder of this game. T. Higgins questionable with hamstring.
Sorry, had you muted.
Well, yeah, listen. Okay, let's just go ahead.
The award-winning Geico app. Download it today.
I get skeptical. Things seem too good to be true. I'm a realist. Take a racket. Now, how do they give shoppers cash back on top of deals their favorite stores?
How about saving? Sound like holiday magic?
Just good sense. Fantastic. Wonderful, Charlie. Love the ribbons. Far be it from me to tell you what to believe in. But I believe in Rakuten.
Each morning, I start with
You want to be a champion, not like a champ.
Yes, Coach.
Okay, pick up the pace. Put your heart into it. You call yourself a Manny?
Quaker Oats, the official oatmeal sponsor of the NFL.
Confident about which used car to buy?
Nope.
Why not ask the most confident person you know?
My old high school coach.
Just say, show me the Carfax value. You'll get the most accurate price. Shop at the all-new Carfax.com.
Every team wants to bring their original spice to the game. So this week's Spice Play of the Week is brought to you by Captain Morgan Original Spice From. Against the Cardinals, a touchdown in the closing seconds pulled the Chargers within one. Instead of playing for overtime, they went for 2 points on the try and got it to earn the victory. Nothing spices up game day like the official Spice From sponsor of the NFL, Captain Morgan. Great things happen when you spice it up.
Imagine experiencing the intensity, the passion, and the spectacle of the greatest tournament on earth every single year. Don't stop watching the UEFA Champions League. Stream every match live, exclusively on Paramount Plus.
Want more stats? Just ask Siri, who leads the league in rushing touchdowns.
On the Verizon halftime report coming up. JB, Phil, Nate Boomer, Coach Bill Cowher have scores and highlights coming up on the Verizon halftime report. And if you had said you can hold Joe Burrow 7 of 15 throwing for 63 yards in the first half, you've got a really good chance of being on top.
Absolutely.
But that Bengals defenses have a little bit to say about things. Tajay Fearon in the backfield now, and Burrow under pressure. Gets away from Tommy and throws on the run, and it's incomplete. Intended for Trent Taylor.
Well, really, it gives Joe Woods, the defensive coordinator, without a guy like T. Higgins, opposite of Jamar Chase, it gives him a lot more flexibility of what type of defense you want to call. Because now, I know the guys like Trent Taylor and Trenton Irwin have made some plays, but it's a different animal when you have both Chase and Higgins. And even when you got a guy like Tyler Boyd on the inside, so they can do a lot more on defense.
Burrow throws far side of the field, making a diving catch is Trent Taylor. And they say, now they're going to talk about it again. Catch is made. Catch is made at the 38-yard line.
Watch the left foot drag, and oh man, I think he keeps it on there. Holy smokes, is that?
See what happened to that ball. He came down.
The previous play is under review. Really, he does a tremendous job of being able to drag that toe. And the question is, when did he secure the catch? That could have been an excellent play by Taylor.
The holidays. If only FanDuel could set the odds. Happy holidays! Odds on when the annual family debate will happen. Or how long until Aunt Julie talks about her psoriasis. And if Grandpa's in a food coma or a real coma, everything in life is a bet. But life doesn't offer you up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So bet on America's #1 sportsbook, FanDuel, and make every moment more.
At Jersey Mike's, you gotta see it. Freshly sliced you sub right in front of you. Look at that turkey. Look at that cologne. Yep, there's some things you just gotta see. Like those lovebirds over there. Or this guy, pulling off business and casual. Casual. Or me, about to steal this guy's sub.
Huh?
You better eat thanks, because I'm coming. Right, straight in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Miller Lite has tasted only 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra.
Meanwhile, I'm Paramount Mountain.
All right, let this roll call. Let's is it up here. Blase. Great rap, Blase.
It's Blaze!
Okay, so that's how it's gonna be.
Blaze?
Y'all need to say your name right. Be Louie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You wanna go to war? Or you prefer not to go to war? Oh. Me too! Hey, Rob.
Here, coach.
Thank you. Where's Bumpy Bay? Is Bumpy Bay up in here?
At Walmart, save on thousands of gifts for everyone on your list. The savings are here.
And in a long time, you must love Christmas. You should have.
Gene Stearns. Back whip.
Definitely an index card play, Adam, without a question of a doubt.
Third and 10. Penalty marker down, and another one down in the secondary.
As Joe Burrow goes to the turf, Winfrey and Myles Garrett leading the defensive charge. Let's check the flags.
You're fine, right?
The official color of this first half has definitely been yellow.
Yeah, I tell you, up front, Brown has done a really great job today of drawing holding calls against this offensive line. Oh, Josh Johnson has a chance to make that tackle. Taylor got it, gets up the field, and what a big play. One more time, a free rusher in the face of Joe Burrow, and really the offensive line really has come together quite well, and you know, in this stretch has played pretty well here for the Bengals. Today, holding calls, some free hitters, They're really having a tough time with the pressure and rush lanes from that Cleveland front four.
On second down, Burrow throws far sideline, and that's incomplete. On the hands of Jamar Chase, it'll be 3rd and 10. This Bengals team riding a 4-game winning streak. Beat Carolina, beat Pittsburgh, beat Tennessee, beat Kansas City. Cincinnati now 4 for 8 on 3rd down.
Yeah, Jamar Chase isolated to the left with 3 receivers on the right.
Burrow throws complete, and inside the 10, going to the 5 is Trenton Irwin, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Watch as Burrow gets outside the pocket right here. Now this defender, Greg Newsome, he has a decision to make. If he doesn't come up, Burrow runs for the 1st down. If not,
Burrow's the receiver. He runs from the 6. Bounces outside to the end zone.
Touchdown. Oh, no way.
What an effort by Samaje Perine, and I thought that Jadeveon Clowney, watch here, he had a chance to probably tackle him. Once he comes inside, he just runs right by him, and he thinks that somebody tackled Perine to the ground. He stops, and then Perine keeps going for the touchdown. Had a chance right there to make a play, but credit Perine once again for a tough run, and what a drive to finish up the first half for Cincinnati right before half.
Extra point is no good. Evan McPherson was 32 of 34 in extra point attempts until that one. He just pulled it to the left.
Well, it hasn't been pretty, and it hasn't been what we've seen here from Burrow, the offense in the passing game, but credit them for being patient and making the key plays when they needed to make a play, really on 3rd down. The catch and run by Trent Taylor was huge, and then the scramble by Burrow to bring the defense up to hit it right behind him. Really 2 huge plays.
We were talking with Samaje Perine from a small town in Texas, and there were only 4 schools in town. That's a real short playoff. Really short playoff.
Yes.
Jerome Ford is beating Ford will zone for the touchback. Hey, it's football season. It's also this season. Saturday on CBS, College Hoops Tripleheader tips off with the CM Newton Classic. Then 4 legendary schools square off in back-to-back games at the CBS Sports Classic. We get the start Eastside College basketball. That is Saturday on CBS. Just 24 seconds on the clock. We'll see what the Browns try to do with those 24 seconds. And a whistle and penalty flag, of course.
False start. Number 71. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
Tackle Jedrick Wills. That may take us to the kneel down. No, Watson is still staying in shotgun.
Look for a screen or draw to Kareem Hunt, see if they can make something happen.
Watson over the middle, and he finds his man across the 30 to the 32. The catch is made by Njoku. And Cleveland uses its last timeout to stop the clock with 17 seconds on the clock.
So your option here is something that's got to be at the sideline, or you've got to gain about 10, 20, about 35 yards. You throw the ball 35 yards down the field, you're right on the edge of being able to run up there and spike the football. 17 seconds moving down the field. You got a really clean, good operation. That's possible, but otherwise, you go to the sideline here, try to pick up maybe 15, 20 yards, and then have another shot at it.
Kevin Stefanski saying to find a way to win football games in December and January, because if you do that, and then you look at the forecast for tomorrow, it's going to be gorgeous. 2nd and 3. Whip time. Another one over the middle of midfield, and that is caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones. The clock continues to run, and they're going to try to spike this football before time runs out in the first half, and they do. 3 seconds. Nice diving grab by Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Yeah, it was. At least it puts you in.
Kate York is saying, why not me?
Oh, come on.
They're going to play from midfield. Last play of the first half upcoming. Watson trying to get out of the mess, and now going to heave it deep to the end zone. Incomplete. Good job by Watson getting out of the scramble to be able to launch it. Kate York never got a shot, but here escapes the rush, gets to launch it, it falls incomplete. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
My signal is totally ghosting me.
You need a better network. 'Tis the season to switch to Verizon. They'll give you the new iPhone 14 Pro.
Amazing. So,
This holiday season, Verizon gives you the new iPhone 14 Pro, plus an Apple gift like Apple Watch SE, iPad, and Beats Fit Pro, all on us. That's a value of up to $1,900.
wow.
And there are unlimited plans for everyone, starting at just $35 a line. It's our best deal of the year. Get the network you deserve and the savings you want, only on Verizon.
The new CSI Vegas, Thursday 10, 9 Central on CBS.
There's never been a better time to get away. With a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted. With America's best warranty and up to 3 years complimentary maintenance. It's your journey. Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway sales event. Hurry in to get our best deals of the season. Get in and get away. Now get 0% APR plus 500 bonus cash with no payments for 90 days. It's the most popular models. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
One thing you should really know when you choose Spectrum One is that you're getting a lot of things in one thing. You get fastest download speeds in the nation, advanced Wi-Fi with state-of-the-art security, doors wide open, Tim, and unlimited mobile, all working together seamlessly. You know what the best part is? Yes! Very surprising. Spectrum One is just $49.99. You missed it, Jason.
Spectrum One.
Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile, all for just $49.99. Call, click, or visit a Spectrum store today.
Heavy-duty pulling power. To conquer the high road or the off-road. The GMC Sierra Heavy Duty. Premium and capable.
It's the holidays. You'll find the best selection of GMC Sierra Heavy Duty pickups in stock and ready for delivery. See your local GMC dealer today.
Cleveland runs on Duncan.
Silent night.
Do you hear what I hear?
Oh, I'm hearing you singing, so I'm guessing ghosts.
In case you've missed it, there's something quite extraordinary happening around the city as it ghosts.
It's the greatest thing I've heard.
It's easy to see why folks can't stop singing about it. It's full of laughs.
Somebody ripped the hair off a Santa.
Very funny. It's full of heart.
Am I? Mistletoe.
The most suggestive of greenery. And yes, it even has
Salutations.
Ben
Franklin, what are you doing here?
And Thursday's the perfect time to jump in and watch as we celebrate Christmas.
It's gonna be just like a Christmas movie.
Because nobody brings the holiday spirits quite like ghosts.
Hey, you wanna come watch?
I'm good.
Spit that log.
Yes. Please don't make Christmas Eve.
This one's not to be missed, and everyone's invited.
The more the merrier.
Drop what you're doing. It's LJT.
Thursday, 8/7
Someone's made
on
off with a
CBS.
shipment of your crystal and sold it to some gangsters. Try to take it back before they move it on.
It's Thursday's new hit show. The So Help Me Todd fall finale Thursday after Ghost on CBS.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
And welcome back to our New York studio and the Verizon Halftime Report. It is a network that America relies on. Boom, Nate, Coach, and Phil, and they want to talk ball.
Oh, it's beautiful in Buffalo in December, boys. Love playing outside. And they're getting a new stadium without a dome. There's Mike White. How about Josh Allen? Has not been pretty offensively right here at the end of the first half. He's by Boston Knox. He's going to leap into the end zone. Only scored the first half, 7-0 Bills lead.
Ravens and Pittsburgh. It's the robbery game. You're going to see right here Patrick Queen put some pressure on. He gets it clean, Pickett gets away, and nothing will come Smithy.
No, God.
You see his head hit the ground. He was now in concussion protocol. Mr. Trubisky is in the game. Has thrown 2 interceptions. J.K. Dobbins is higher rushing. Got the Buffalo Ravens. That's put them up 13-7 as they head to the third quarter.
We have the Cleveland Browns and Cincinnati Bengals. NFC North matchup, excuse me. But Joe Burrow dropping back, dropping off at 9 to Jamar Chase in between 2 defenders. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow fight the duo. They are at 13-3 at halftime.
Jacksonville Jaguars, Tennessee Titans. Titans quarterback Ryan Tannehill. It's tight end Chig Okonkwo over the middle. He pushes his way in the end zone, put Tennessee up 14-7. How about this? Trevor's attacks. His throw is tough, but Zay Jones keeps his concentration, makes the catch, getting both feet in, 20-14 at the half. Jackson.
All right, guys, Texans at the Cowboys. How about Tony Pollard? Every week we see highlights, Nate, and what is he doing? Scoring touchdowns. That's all he does. He scores touchdowns. But you know what? There's going to be something tricky in this game. They're playing 2 different quarterbacks, Davis Mills and Jeff Driscoll. And here comes Jeff Driscoll around the corner. What a throw to Amari Rodgers, the Packer. That gave the Texans 17-14 lead. Couple of field goals for each team. Texas lead 20-17 again.
The Eagles at the Giants. The New York Giants punter Jamie Gillett wants to put snap. Then kicks the ball after it hits the ground. That was a really good business decision he made. It's a penalty. I can't punt a loose ball. But on the very next play, who else? Jalen Hurts connects with A.J. Brown for the 30-yard touchdown. Philadelphia up 24-7.
Minnesota Vikings, Detroit Lions. Lions came into this game favored. A lot of people question that. Maybe not the Lions, though. They believe in themselves. Jared Goff believes in his receiver, DJ Chark, 48-yard fade ball, touchdown. It's the Lions leading 14-7.
This Jacksonville defense, I know that Derrick Henry's got 119 yards.
Hey, it's LJT. What happened happened, okay? You want to protect against it? You should think about upgrading security at the place, all right? That's all I got.
Watch this hit on the big man, Derrick Henry. Spins and blew right over back into the hands. And the Jacksonville defense is taking the ball away 3 times in the first half of this game. And again, you can see these divisional games, they are absolutely personal. And when you talk about, you can see right there in the first half, 1 sack, 2 hits, 3 contestants. Right now, they're getting after it in Tennessee.
And you talk about getting personal. How about the Browns and the Bengals? This has been a grind here in the first half, but Jamar Chase is in the game. He's got 5 receptions. You can see Joe Burrow is looking for him. High window right there. He's a window thrower. The window thrower, by the way. And here he comes. Very physical game thus far between these 2 teams. Sean Watson played a lot better this game than he did last game as the Bengals lead 13-3. But I'll tell you, for whatever reason, and I think it's because it's in.
Just Jamar Chase, and I get it. You go to a divisional game. Everyone talks about everything else, but you know what? They know who they are, and it's almost like proving and imposing yourself on. Like 70 yards. I know that was 10.
You know, They they did stop Derrick Henry. Inside of the little things, the Verizon halftime report continues. I was actually going to bring.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. The network you deserve, the savings you want.
Growing up, I struggled in school. I never felt good enough until I was diagnosed with dyslexia. My dyslexia was seen as a disability, which only fueled me to prove people wrong. But for every success story, there are thousands of others that aren't so lucky. That's why I teamed up with Made by Dyslexia to advocate for those who think differently. So
We
I
sell
like
it?
me.
Huh?
I see.
Okay. The buyer wants an airdrop. The product's loaded and waiting at the helipad.
I love to find it, gotta get it while the getting's good. Like the summer melting, like butter, gotta run it, cause you know you should. Delicious, already know what I like, yeah, taking what's mine.
Go to RentABellShop.com for a special holiday offer.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. The network you deserve, the savings you want.
It's week 14 of the NFL on CBS. That's what you do when you're the king of professional football. Down goes. Dobbins dances, tries, and scores. Harris will drive, finds it, and Najee Harris.
Visiting with RuPaul, Lily Collins, and Ed Sheeran this week.
Times have changed here at Cardinal Credit Union because now anyone can join. When you open an account, you instantly have access to all of our products and services, regardless of where you live or work. The myth of having to belong to a specific group to bank with Cardinal has changed. We call it instant membership. Open an account today and start earning with our 3% money market. Cardinal Credit Union. Visit our branches or join online at Cardinal CU. People helping people.
Hey, thanks for working through the holidays.
Clara, Dad says you're working over Christmas.
Trader was the first that you know you're not going to pay me.
Oh, doesn't know.
This holiday season, get 3.99% APR for 48 months plus 500 trade assist cash on a new 2023 Sorrento.
If you need industrial real estate anywhere in Ohio, call me, Terry Point. This season, Crown Royal is supporting the people who make game day royal. You can join us to unlock your support at crownroyal.com. Welcome back to Cincinnati, everyone. Big Core Stadium, Greg Gumbel, Adam Archuleta. 13-3 in favor of the Cincinnati Bengals. It has not been a typical Joe Burrow afternoon, but he's making it work with the help of some penalties on the part of the Cleveland Browns.
Well, there's no doubt. And he's down a lot of his top receivers and his top weapons, and it's not what we're used to, but
was able to make it count and come on here in the second quarter, using his legs, scrambling. Nice little shot, skinny post to Jamar Chase. Trent Taylor stepping up with a 34-yard catch and run, and then Samaje Perine getting the touchdown before halftime. So just about equal there. Deshaun Watson, on the other hand, has looked better than he did last week. Now, he did miss some opportunities and had some plays where he didn't read the defense properly, but he's also made some things with his legs. And on the other throws, his receivers have to do a better job of getting open.
Browns keep the football to start this second half, and from inside the 5-yard line, this is Jerome Ford, and Ford not getting very far. Forward progress going to be marked. So Watson going to give it to Chubb. Not going anywhere. Once again, DJ Reader, who is quickly becoming the MVP of this game.
How many times can you call a nose tackle's name in just one half of football? It seems like on almost every play, DJ Reader is making an impact, whether it's batting down a third down pass in the red zone or just making it impossible for Nick Chubb to run the football.
2nd and 10. Watson. Far side, that pass is complete. This is Harrison Bryant.
So, Greg, I want to piggyback on what AJ talked about and the mistakes by Cleveland, because if you want to have a chance of winning this game, and certainly Cincinnati is not playing their A game, you've got to be able to take advantage of that if you're Cleveland. And it's not very often that the Cincinnati offense is going to look the way they did in that first half. And so if you're to just make those kind of mistakes and give them extra chances, it's not going to be that you're going to win this game. They have got to play a great second half and beat Cleveland.
Watson rolling, throwing, incomplete on 3rd and 2. Donovan Peoples-Jones bracketed by 2 Bengals defenders, and they'll kick it away.
Really a tremendous job by Mike Hilton. First of all, recognizing that he was the short player, and then Von Bell coming over from center field. You see Mike Hilton, he sees it, recognizes it late. Von Bell's over the top, and Watson cannot squeeze the football in. Well played once again by the Bengals secondary.
Trent Taylor. Just about his own 10-yard line. Look, the running room not finding anything. And going down at about the 13.
You good? I'm ready.
Lifetime warranty. Gillette, the best a man can get.
The holidays.
and a bank, so they could buy you all treats you would like.
USAA is for the military community and their families.
Everyone's invited to the most festive day of the year.
Salutations!
Ben Franklin, what are you doing here?
The more the merrier.
The special 1 hour business. Thursday, 8/7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Natalie Wolf, the queen of Christmas romance.
She never grants interviews.
Don't take this personally. I just don't talk to journalists.
Lisa Lapira.
Oh.
Must Love Christmas. Tonight on CBS.
Week 14 continues on CBS and Fox, and tonight on NBC. Tune in tomorrow for Monday Night Football on ESPN. 2 days live on your mobile phone with NFL Plus.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or content of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Welcome back, everyone. A quick look at the AFC playoff picture. We said at the very top of the day, the Cleveland Browns really can't afford to lose any more games and expect to make a dent in the AFC playoff picture right now. Burrow. That's complete. Looking for first down yardage, Mitchell Wilcox.
Take a look at Wilcox. Annihilation up inside. One-on-one on Owusu Koromoa, and that's what opens it up inside for Joe Mixon. I thought Wilcox really did a nice job last week blocking in the run game against Kansas City. He's a core special teamer for Cincinnati, and getting a chance to play here and has played well.
Burrow. Oh, what a throw and what a grab by Jamar Chase. And that's another Bengals first down. No room for error on third.
Oh, I don't know how Greg Newsome didn't intercept this ball just right there. Just perfectly placed. Was just about 10 inches lower. But once again, both Burrow and Chase just a special chemistry and connection. And they're just getting started.
Burrow pulls it down, now over the middle and across midfield and into Cleveland territory as Mitchell Wilcox got away, Jim.
Well, Greg, it's funny that Arch mentioned Greg Newsome. He is still searching for his first takeaway this season. And speaking with Denzel Ward, he said the guys have kind of been joking with him because he's been playing so great, and it's going to come. They've been reassuring him, and Denzel Ward would know he did get a pick six on Joe Burrow last year, guys.
Hey, Jay, thank you. By the way, worth noting, Burrow has not been sacked today. Last year, sacked more times than any other quarterback. 51 on the slant. That's Jamar Chase.
Well, now you're starting to see Burrow dial it in. How crisp and how precise has he been on this drive? It's excellent timing one more time to get Jamar Chase inside position on Denzel Ward.
5-yard penalty, 3 plays, second down.
We have a penalty on the field, an eligible man.
Really, it's the risk that you take, but it did look like Jonah Williams and Cordell Volson. That was a run-pass option where, depending on what Burrow sees, he's either going to hand it off or he's going to kick it out to Jamar Chase. And if he holds it just a second too long, then those linemen are going to get downfield.
Second and 9 now. Another slide comes in.
And we have a sale. Digital assets transferred to your account. And that's it from LJC.
holding. Offense, number 71. Opponent decline. Third down.
That's Lyle Collins again.
You see Clowney. Clowney tries to hit that inside stunt, and Collins gets beat, and rather than let his quarterback get hit, just got Clowney to the ground.
So 3rd and 13 now, and that ball popped up in the air and falls incomplete, and that's Myles Garrett getting inside to make the play.
You mentioned how Cleveland, doesn't have any sacks, but I do feel like the front four has been able to make an impact on this game, and they have been able to put pressure in it. And when they don't put pressure, they either get a batted pass or force a holding call or a penalty on the offensive line.
Donovan Peoples-Jones from his own 7.5-yard line. Not much further than that. Across the 15, Myles Garrett got that ball, and once again, the Browns on offense.
Admit it. You use my Old Spice body wash.
I'm not letting hotel soap be my skin. It's the lemon I meant for me to get that.
Savannah, if you don't get your moisturized hands off my body wash. We're headed to the playground.
Yeah, we're going to the playground.
Have fun.
Just like that.
You think I've never been to the playground? Shop Best Buy and experience the magic of giving the perfect gift. With Gold Bond, you can age on your own terms. New Retinol Overnight means the smoothing benefits of retinol are now for whole body. Plus, fast-working Quick Corrector diminishes wrinkled skin in just 2 days. Gold Bond, champion your skin.
Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza has caramelized crispy cheese edges and a soft, chewy center. Do you love it, Matthew Stafford?
I'm not a walking billboard.
Okay, never mind.
Pizza, pizza.
Get Little Caesars Detroit deep dish pizza for just $8.99.
Pizza, pizza. Nice work. Never heard you scream like that before.
Huh?
Dad, it's not a big deal. I'm scared of spiders too.
I know it's not a big deal. Because I didn't scream.
Oh, I see. You didn't scream, no.
So, that's why it's not a big deal.
Should we play back?
Do it.
It's What Really Happened Replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, protecting your home and auto with Progressive.
I'm sorry you had to relive that.
Let's take a look at the game flow presented by Progressive Insurance in the second quarter. Joe Burrow, he now figured he finally got things underway with that touchdown pass to Jamar Chase. As the Bengals lead it by 13-3, and Samaje Perine finding the end zone as well. So here are the Browns. First step. This is Chuck. So how's Deshaun Watson doing so far?
And they're just not getting open on a regular basis.
You see the numbers for Deshaun Watson in the 2 games that he has played.